Good morning, everyone. Ragdoll River Song here with Pico and Amelia,
Hi.
Hello.
who always expect me to introduce them. Hope everyone is doing well today. This is technically the third day on this island, but we fast forward time. So this is the second day for the recording. It will get real confusing real fast, I promise. But let's see what Tom Nook has to say. It is definitely not Sunday. Again, we do time travel. Nothing in the much of news to report today. Yay, fall items. Excuse me. I'm hitting the table and stuff. Okay, I have dropped off a few items to myself from my other island. I have some Nook Mile tickets. I have some bells. Because even though this is a tutorial island, I like to have my house decorated. I think I've already mentioned this before because of Happy Home Design. I like to decorate the inside of my house a lot. So, Pico has the choice to do her house any way she would like on this island. As far as time travel and not getting anything from Treasure Island if you would like or anything like that, but I prefer Treasure Island and things like that. But we will still tell you the ways to earn the bells, the way to earn the Nook Mile tickets, things like that. We're still playing it pretty close to, but I need these Nook Mile tickets to find people or villagers that we want for our island and try to make it as easy as possible by maybe finding some bears or cubs whenever, we can instead of having to switch them out later. And I dropped off some tools to myself. And some stars because those will come in handy for DIYs that I'm gonna need. What are you doing out and about today? It is always so cute to see them just out walking around, don't you think? It's different. You don't see this every day. He has a cute little flag. Well, I have a handy dandy slingshot to help me knock him out of the sky with now, but I don't know if I'm carrying it. Do you want to do this, Pico? See what we need to do today? She does. How are you today?
Good.
Yay! And you?
I'm doing fine.
Yay! Doing pretty good. I'm very excited about this island. Sometimes when you get stuck, it is better just to restart or to flatten it and try again if you're not loving what you're doing with it. And since summer was over, it just felt kind of weird to keep working on a summertime island. What does he want us to do?
Get Nook Miles to pay off our fees.
How many do we have? We only need 5,000, right?
Think so.
Oh, well, we're well on our way. Pico may have this paid off today. Impressive. Maybe go plant those flowers that I brought over. Do you have a vaulting pole and a shovel in your pocket? I'm pretty sure you do.
What kind of tools are these? I need to see if any of them are.
A watering can is something you'll need. You'll have to swap it with something. The stones in your pocket are fine. We're not crafting anything right now. Okay, go straight back behind resident services, and I've placed some flowers back there for you to start a flower garden if you would like. You may plant them any way you would like. They're different colors, and I think that there were tulips, and I don't remember what the other ones were.
Daisies or something, maybe?
No.
Little random things that might make it harder for us to...
Those are going to be for crafting things later anyway, so we didn't have to hit a whole bunch of our rocks. But that's how you gain iron nuggets, stones, gold, and clay. Is that correct? Are those the items?
I think so.
Is you can hit your rocks on your island, and how many are there, ladies? 6?
I can't remember.
I do believe there are 6, but you hit them daily with either a shovel or an axe, and it will produce those materials for you. If you have eaten a piece of fruit, it will break your rock. You don't get those materials. Are you just planting them sporadically, or are you trying to make it to where they produce colorful results?
I'm planting them in rows.
Are you going to plant them next to one another so that we get different colors and things? Or what's the plan? No plan, just random.
I'm just planting flowers. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, whenever you start an island out and you have different colors of flowers, like the ones I got you, if you plant them next to one another, they'll produce different colors of those flowers sometimes. If you water them, if you leave a little space and stuff. Maybe leave it just the 2 rows. Are those all the same type of flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Leave it the 2 rows and keep coming this way with it, and then water it. Should work out okay. Flower power. Yay. All of our stuff is like black and white. I thought that would make Pico happy. I think I bought some black shoes. They'll be in our mailbox.
But don't you need colorful stuff?
Well, for right now, your clothing doesn't really matter because, you know, we're just starting out. But we will go and get some stuff later. For right now, we're just enjoying the fun part of starting up the island, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, now you have enough Nook miles to pay off.
Wonderful. Why don't you do this first?
Okay.
Go ahead and
Okay.
continue planting all the flowers.
I don't know if I'm doing a good job.
Do you want me to do it real fast?
I don't want to mess up your flowers or anything.
What have you planted so far? They were both tulips?
I want to say, yeah, they were both tulips.
Mums?
I haven't planted any of those.
We only have 1 bag of mums?
I think so.
That's weird. Mommy. Okay, we'll go with like what you were doing over there, but we'll do it over here too. And we'll plant 1, plant 1, plant 1.
I had them in specific rows.
Plant 1. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I'm going to plant 2 of the same together. Because planting just those colors by themselves will produce a color too. Doing this, I think they were red and yellow, right?
Mhm.
We should get orange this way. And these two were two red ones. We should get black ones, I believe. You get different color combinations by planting different flowers. It's early in the morning and I'm forgetting what flowers, colors I just planted. I do believe it's red and yellow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But we're just trying to plant whatever flowers we can get right now in different little patterns over in this area. It'll be our nice little flower garden area. And it'll probably create a giant rainbow with all the different color patterns. We'll dig them up and move them later. The goal right now is just keep planting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do one more. Okay, and these were tulips over here, so let's plant a yellow on each side since we don't really know what colors we planted in different areas, and that'll kind of give us different colors too. Oh, we used them all. And those are the white ones that we had. So the white ones planted by themselves, I do believe, create blue. They're so pretty. And what are these? Mums. We're just going to plant them all over here by themselves since we only have the one package. Right? Okay, and then we'll let Pico go pay off our loan. Have at it. You did great with those Nook Miles. Oh, pick up our stone and our branch while you're at it before you go. Because we have room in our pocket now. We're going to need those for crafting, I'm sure. It comes very soon. He asked us to take a workshop. Did he already? I don't think he did. He'll have you make a dresser or something to that extent. You're going to need some of the stuff I brought over. Woo! He's so happy to have our bells.
Miles.
Oh, sorry. Miles at this time.
Who's Miles?
Nook Miles.
Oh, I thought it was a cousin character. I was like, who's that?
I love y'all so much. Do you want to do this part, Amelia? Whenever we get our houses, our plots ready, he's going to tell us what we need for the inside and the outside of their houses. And then over here, we're going to write down the supplies we need to collect to go craft those items. Does that make sense? I'll write it down and show you what we need. And then if you want to write down the second plot, you can. But if not, I'll do it. It's okay. Are y'all enjoying the setup of the beginning portion?
Yeah.
Alright.
So do we have storage?
We don't really have any storage, so I've just kind of left it out on the island. I know, that's not going to help with our island rating. But if no, when we can create your character, we can get that stuff put into the box in resident services because we can play together, and then whatever you pick up will go in there. We need to count how many slots are available though, so we don't make some stuff disappear. I went to a Treasure Island one time whenever I first started on my very first Switch on Lucky Land, and I collected a lot of stuff. I am talking filled up my beaches on the very front part of my island. Then you and I, Pico, collected it, remember? And you popped it into the storage building for me in front.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Well, we did not count our storage spaces, and I lost countless items because you only have a certain number when you first start. And I forgot that because I just did. I didn't know. I lost so much. It was terrible.
Mm.
Pico is so great at fishing. I am so terrible at fishing. Usually when we have an island together, she does all the collection of fishing for the museum. I collect the bugs.
We're gonna need another fishing pole.
Miss Amelia, are you gonna collect fossils? She's like, no. I think I'll be collecting the fossils myself as well.
There we go, a nice strong fishing rod.
Miss Amelia doesn't really... She likes to watch Animal Crossing and help us with it, but she doesn't really care to play it as much. True?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's cool too, because, you know, I have a couple of friends that just watch my videos because they like to watch Animal Crossing, but they don't play it.
And I was gonna say that I could pick some of the weeds if you need that.
Oh, that would be super helpful. And you always are very helpful whenever I need it for collecting items. Both of you are. Y'all are great. I tried to go to Treasure Island and collect this stuff on my other Switch so that they didn't have to go collect a whole lot of stuff for me. I brought just a couple of things, Pico, that you can go place out if you want to, anywhere you want.
Cool.
Like towards the back, you know, in the other area we haven't explored yet. Towards the front, we're kind of trying to keep it just plain so I can put my pathways and stuff down, you know.
I brought some fishies.
Yay. Hoo hoo. He's always so excited. I think my absolute favorite part of this is like getting our villagers and like having that surprise campsite villager that there's nothing you can really do about. Seeing if it's going to be just somebody that you're, you know, one of your dreamies, or is it going to be somebody you're like, no, and trying to get them off your island as soon as possible.
You're gonna end up finding out that you got a bear cub, and you're gonna be so happy. Then it's gonna be your birthday twin.
Ugh. Don't say that, Pico. That's awful.
It might happen, and then you end up actually becoming friends with the guy, and...
You're gonna get Patty, and you're gonna be friends with her.
Well, it depends on if she starts saying all that stuff like, oh, I'm like totally the best, and you're all my fans, because that's what I hate about the peppy ones.
Hey now. That's not terrible.
They remind me of the popular girls at school.
Okay, but I mean, it could be worse. They could be rude and jerk faces.
Yeah, that is true. Then they would be really like the popular girls at school.
True. Like over in that area would be a great place to place some of the stuff I gave you. Are you fishing again?
Oh,
Are you trying to build up the museum as fast as you can? You're so wonderful.
I'm pretty good at it.
This is how Pico likes to play the game. She's very wants to fill the slots of the museum, do all of the chores for the island kind of thing, right?
I just really love the museum a lot because, first of all, I get to catch the stuff and then bring it, and also I get to learn about the stuff that I bring in.
Okay, well, don't catch all the fish with my character. Wait until you create your character for that, so that they're in your name.
Are you sure that it will show up as... Because I think in this one, it doesn't really say that much.
I think when the real museum opens, and I'm using quotations here because this is a real museum, I think that it does matter. I think it all transfers over, as in it's gonna say River Song donated da da da, you know? You can if you want to, but you could do the bugs instead.
Okay.
You know?
But I think that everyone will just know that if there are any fish under your name, it was me.
Well, I mean, for you, yourself. You'll know. That's all that matters. Once upon a time, I filled a museum pretty full, and it was a little upsetting for Pico because we were all sharing that island, which is why we have to have a couple of different game systems now. Excuse me, because it's very important to her that she has some of her stuff too, and I understand that because it was a big accomplishment to fill up my museum, you know. But I didn't want to overshadow her stuff. Didn't realize it had happened.
I remember that I caught one fish that wasn't in the museum, and I was so happy.
Aw.
But then it didn't save.
Oh, that's lovely, Pico. I like it.
And she played under the name of Sally, and I was like, I don't know who this Sally is, but she is really, really annoying me.
That's so wonderful. Me. When we shared a Switch, or not a Switch, a DS. What happened? It's a long story. You disappeared on us.
There was a time period when I went out to vandalize the front of her house and stuff, not knowing it was my mom.
Terrible.
Thinking that she was some leftover player who completed the island before any of us could.
And then I did a favor to Pico, which was when said incident happened of getting rid of June. I reset the island so that Sally would not be the mayor, and we could just do whatever on the island, and Pico could have even put her as mayor, but it upset her because it was lots of money and time put into said island. She was upset. I did not understand. I was very confused.
And I noticed that you had your own account, so I seriously thought that Sally was a different person because I didn't think you would have two accounts, so...
I'm a very strange person like that. Yeah, I have two accounts on each of my Switches. Like, I don't know.
If I would have known it was my mom, I wouldn't have...
I kept wondering why weird stuff kept showing up around my house, and I was like, okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing today.
Mystery revealed. I would throw trash in her yard and...
Yeah. I was like, I didn't think it had been that long since I played, but alright.
What should I do with this?
Pico is demonstrating something I like to do, which is go to treasure islands and pick up random stuff and try to create a scene with
See
it.
if I can...
And I have given her, yeah, it has a stand of its own, but it does. I brought a lot of white things over, or things that have a white item, or, you know, highlight to it like that.
Whoops.
So that the little scene you create with them should be just, you know, matchy match, kind of. I don't know if the bears are, though. I don't remember if all of them were.
And then you can just sit here and listen to music.
Look out at the ocean. That's lovely. You can sit on the little moon, too. It's lovely. You have another bear in your pocket. You could put it nearby. Or put it, you know,
Other side of the moon. That would look good.
to the moon and back. You could push him forward a little bit or pull the moon back a little bit and it'll look like they're talking to one another, kind of.
To Mama Bear and Baby Bear.
There you go.
Let's see what else I have here. What does this look like?
I put one out by the chicken's house. I don't remember her name. Plucky? I got it right, y'all.
Oh, look at the
I thought it was
butterfly.
wrong because of Tiny Toons. I used to like Tiny Toons.
How
and
come
thought
I
it was
don't
wrong.
have a net in my pocket?
Oh, because they're all by my house.
Oh man, I'm gonna end up losing the butterfly.
How funny. You'll find it again, I'm sure.
I need to get that net right now.
Panic run.
There we go.
What's the other tool?
I don't know. Let's see. It's a fishing rod.
Well, just in case yours breaks.
Just in case
You
that
could-
one breaks.
You could craft a better one with that one, you know?
No, where is it?
She is running full
I know.
speed.
She doesn't even have the net in her hand, though.
And she goes. "Do, do, do, do."
I don't know where.
There it is.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
Well, get it anyway. It's another one,
It's
isn't
just
it?
a yellow butterfly.
Do you already have it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, dang.
I just saw.
Did you not
another
have the
white
other one?
Yeah, I didn't have the other one, I don't think.
Is that it?
Where?
Over that way, left?
Where?
The white one?
Oh, I don't have that one either.
I think it's gonna come across. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah. Oh,
I need to
there you
do
go.
that. There we go.
Yay!
Great job.
They're so
Yay.
pretty. So realistic.
Lovely.
Lovely little butterflies.
There's the glowing. Do we have money in our pocket?
1,000.
We need to go get some bells from our ATM. I brought over a lot of bells, everyone, because I like to buy the items of the day. May I, please?
Yeah, sure.
And, oops. We have a space. I like to buy all of the items and have things mailed to me at my house. Do you have that yellow butterfly?
Yeah, we seriously just caught that thing.
I thought we did, but I didn't know if it was that one or if it were a different yellow.
It's not yellow, it's a monarch butterfly that I was
Oh.
trying to get.
I have new glasses that I've ordered or will be ordering.
Pretty.
I can't hardly see out of these. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Here, let's get rid of some stuff out of our pockets. And we're gonna go get some money.
We can just release that yellow butterfly if you want, or you could sell it.
It's up to you. I'm just getting rid of a couple of things real fast.
I'm fine if you sell it, I already have that in the museum.
And we'll just leave this here for now.
Or I should.
Pico doesn't like to kill our trees, so we're just gonna leave the axe here too. What DIY did we get? From who? You're welcome. Who? What does that say?
Chatter.
Who is that?
I don't know.
The lucky fool? To the lucky fool who finds this, when I first saw the ocean, I just thought, wow, that's big. But then I thought of this recipe. As they say, sharing is caring, so here you go. I'd be honored if you crafted it. You're welcome. Chatter. A ukulele. Because everyone needs a ukulele on island life.
Gonna be with KK. Playing a tune.
Pico, would you mind? Find out who that is. ACNH.
Oh, okay. How come we have to type in ACNH every time?
It'll help you get there faster. Okay, we need some moolah. The little mouse? Really?
Yep.
The cheese mouse.
Uh-huh.
I thought his name was Cheddar.
No, chatter.
Weird.
Sounds like cheddar, but
His name is Chizu in Japanese.
Yes, I want a home. Did you tell him we wanted a home? Were you leaving
No.
me in my tent?
I thought you wanted tents.
I was only kidding.
You are.
Oh, we get to choose from roof colors.
I thought that you were serious.
What color do I want? Okay. My first instinct is to go with the color that matches my eyeshadow. But my second instinct is to go with a different color. Because Pico and I have the same favorite color. And I have a feeling she'll want a purple roof.
What are the other color choices?
None you want, maybe black. But I took blue. It won't matter, I'm going to customize my house later. But to have a different color I haven't had in a while, went ahead and took blue.
I most of the time pick aqua.
I like aqua too. I had that one a lot on the tropical island that we just demolished. I will probably go with maybe a pink or something like that, since it is a very light colored island, as Pico has mentioned. But purple will fit in as well. Nook Miles Plus! Yay! When do we get to add a house for you? When this is done? The tutorial?
Maybe
I think so.
I can get a house if I open up on my account.
If we make a profile for you?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. We need bells.
How did you get...
I told you, I brought them over. I went to Treasure Island with my other island, with Resplendent, and I collected things for myself. One of the ways to earn money, though, is to bury money in the little glowing, what will be a glowing hole when you dig up the tiny glowing area we saw in the grass. But I love to shop. It's one of my favorite ways to play this game. And I also like to design. Those are my favorite ways to play. But in order to design, I have to shop to get more items. Yay! Okay, let's see what else they have real fast. We're gonna need a book. We're gonna need some things to decorate with. No, thank you. Interested in that one?
I'm interested in all of them.
Okay. And there are just certain things I need. Was that 5? Yeah. Thought it might be. Okay, now we have bells. Do you remember where it was? Can you go back and do that? And then do what you were doing?
Remember where what was?
Where we need to plant our money tree. Over on the other side.
I think it was close to the beach.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure Pico saw it, but I can direct her.
I'm pretty sure I saw where it was.
And you can pick up those other items I got for you to decorate with when you're done, or do just whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
It was around here.
Up there. There we go. When you see this little glowing area on your grass,
Oh, there's the shovel.
you dig a hole and bury money in it. Because you dig up some money.
How much do I bear?
10,000? People say that you can bury more and get more back, but that's never happened for me. Try watering it, see if you get more back that way. I remember in Animal Crossing, the one on the DS, you had to water everything to make it grow. If you didn't water it, it wouldn't grow. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it would just die.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they incorporated little tricks like that into the game, and we didn't even realize.
I hacked this one by just putting down the same item and picking it up again for 10 times in order to get those Nook Miles. Because I didn't know what to do for that. I don't know.
Well, I guess if it works, then...
So yeah, I found that clever little loophole.
Alrighty.
Now I need to go find that butterfly.
She's
And
on
a
a butterfly
fishy.
hunt. You could walk around the back part of our island and we could explore since we have a vaulting pole. Get any bugs you find as we go.
Oh, look, an eel.
Is it an eel?
Whenever they look like they're a snake, I'm pretty sure
Hope I can
it's
catch
gonna
it.
be an eel.
The eels are really pretty. We all go quiet like it's real life fishing and it'll scare the fish away.
We already caught this one.
It's still pretty though.
Yeah.
Ribbon eel with its beautiful blue and yellow.
A dragonfly. Let's hope that it doesn't fly over the ocean.
Nope, flew right to you. And then right away from you. Dragonflies are quick.
In real life and in the game.
They are tricky.
Also, crickets are in real life and
Flying
in
in
this
my
game.
face and giving me false hope.
You're giving up?
It flew over the water. There's nothing I can do.
Vaulting pole.
That takes too much time.
Too much effort. Can't be doing all that.
Just want to find the butterflies now.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, look. A fish. I think this one's an eel too.
Many eels in this place.
It snubbed your fishing pole. It said no.
It's the same one.
Oh wow, that's a really large rock area next to another really large rock area.
the whatever that thing is called.
What?
The little thing that bobs in the water. Just look at it, fish.
Okay.
Olive flounder, yeah. Do y'all see the background back there? The island looking area? Islands. Islands. There are more than one. I can see 3. Why can't we take our seaplane to those islands and one of them be Tortimer's Island? Or, you know where I'm going with this.
Or maybe that Kappa Island.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I know, you know, they change up stuff and they've made the younger versions of the players, but what was the baby that was there playing on the ground?
What
The
are
little girl. There was a mama, there was a baby, there was a grandma. You know, there was a whole family. What was the baby's name that was playing on the ground? Because she could now be the owner of that island.
I want to say that her name was Layla.
That would be amazing. Don't y'all think?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be just tremendous. That would make me so happy because I used to love the little mini games on that island, and I don't know, they were just so much fun, and they gave you something to do and you earned cool little prizes, you know?
The only downside about that place is he takes your stuff and sometimes doesn't give it back.
I didn't notice that. I thought I always got my stuff back.
Not everything.
I didn't notice that. That's awful. I had so much fun going over there, I didn't notice he stole my things. Maybe go with empty pockets, or is it the stuff you're bringing back?
You need to go there with empty pockets so then he doesn't take your stuff.
So if you go there with full pockets and leave your stuff in your basket, then you come back with full pockets, you don't have room for it, and that's why he takes it. Is that what you're saying?
Whenever you have stuff in your pockets, whenever you go there, he says that he'll keep it safe. And then whenever you come back, the stuff in your pockets, some of it's missing.
Well, all the time or just some of the times? Huh. I wonder why I never noticed that. That's interesting.
Kappas in the stories are supposed to be clever and tricky and mysterious. So maybe they're just showing that. They really cutified them in Animal Crossing and in Netflix.
Right. I learn something new every day from my daughters. Are they not supposed to be turtles?
They are supposed to look like duckish human creatures.
Wow.
With a turtle back.
Yeah,
So it's like a turtle, a human, and a duck combined with a leafy tadpole plate on their head, full of water.
Well, one could argue they did a great job with that if you look at the mother and the grandmother characters.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they have the leafy and pondish looking. I could see that. The boy characters, not so much. I thought they were turtles, really.
One of my hobbies after, school or in school, whenever my teachers assign it to me, I get to learn about history or creatures, and I go to Epic and read books on it or videos and learn about Kappa's Loch Ness Monster. And did you know most people think they saw the feet to it, but really no one actually knows what the feet look like on the thing?
Interesting. Do you get to pick the things that you read on it?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
It has many books.
Does it count towards your school stuff?
It's like a hobby thing that our language arts teacher showed us to do.
That's really awesome.
It's an assign, but I still like reading it.
That's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoy it. We have these little hobby things that we're supposed to do together. We have plastic molds and eraser pal. Make your own erasers.
I was excited to do this.
We need to try to do this maybe tomorrow or something because we were going to try to make, well, I'm going to try to turn mine into cute little Animal Crossing characters and possibly have keychains for myself. And the girls can do whatever they want with it. But if I had a little eraser keychain, then whenever I'm writing down my plans for Animal Crossing and needing to erase, I could just erase it. It'd be right there next to me. Erasing my Animal Crossing stuff with Animal Crossing characters. She's all smiley. At last, we can build a proper museum. I love you, Pico. Wonderful.
I love you too.
I love you, Amelia. You're terrific as well.
Still couldn't find that butterfly.
Oh my goodness.
You were obsessed with trying to find
So
this
that'll
one.
be all that we can do for today on here, I think, right?
Huh?
That's all the goals for today on here?
I think so.
I think we have to pay off the house.
Nuh-uh. We just paid my house with the Nook Miles.
To make a real house.
Do we have to pay for it first?
I can't remember.
It's with this little flag.
I don't think so. I think that I submitted an order for the house, and now it'll be built tomorrow, and then I'll have to pay for it
Oh
to
yeah, I'm
upgrade
pretty
it.
sure that's right.
Yeah. So why don't we pause for a second here and fast forward time?
Okay.
Sounds great. We'll get our museum and our house built up, and we're going to try to see if Pico can possibly build a character real fast. Okay, everyone, we're back, and Pico has decided that she wants to wait on creating a character so that she can have her own little video of creating her character. Because it will be kind of like a big thing. You're going to fly into our island for the first time. So now we're fast forwarded a day to get our museum built, and we're gonna see what Nook has to say here. And Leaf is on our island. I love Leaf.
Little sloth.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she's a 3-toed
Halloween
sloth.
season! I did bring some pumpkin starts over, I do believe. Yay!
Yeah, I think she is a 3-toed sloth.
She's so beautiful.
I think
Is
that
it a
Leaf
girl
is
or a boy? Still. He's pretty. He's lovely. I like his saying of, you gotta do what makes you happy.
And I love how he calls everything happy, and it's hilarious whenever we click the axe in the old one and he says, "Oh, that there's a happy axe."
Construction of Carealot Museum.
Nice.
These blathers.
The owl for the museum.
Ah. I am forgetting names.
Having
to
it
these.
completed by tomorrow. We'll make up for this little setback. So it'll be tomorrow for your museum to be
Nice.
open. So what are we going to do today?
Talk
I
to
don't
the
know.
sloth.
Well, see, this is why we time travel, folks. Because seriously, there are some days where it's just nothing to do.
Without the museum being open, a piece of me is missing.
Because that's your favorite part. Without the designing thing, that was my favorite part, but you know. Okay. How about... How many... I'm about to release your eels.
Okay.
Eel. You only have one.
For some reason, my
Do you-
favorite thing is walking around. Just walking.
Tilapia, did you turn it in?
I think so.
Let's keep it. Those?
Just talking
Yeah, I
to
turned those on
Animal
as well.
Crossing characters.
These? Okay. Do you want to walk around and talk to our characters? Amelia?
Yes.
Here you go. Go say hello to our friends. You gonna read what they say?
No.
No. That's okay. Just talking to them is good enough, kid. Just keeping the peace on Carealot. Aw. Let's see what sweatshirt we're gonna make you wear. I don't really care for sports. But if we gotta play one of those, I would prefer to play soccer. Okay. Let's see. I was looking for something.
I
What,
remember that in PE we used to play soccer.
They keep on saying yo. Why is that?
I don't know.
Because
Weird.
nowadays, for some reason, that's cool. Maybe that's why rappers do it. They think it makes them sound cool.
I'm pretty sure Plucky is also peppy.
So I have two peppy villagers?
No, I'm pretty sure Teddy may be a jock.
Oh, he is,
Yeah.
because he said something about...
There are no peppy male villagers.
Look how good those designs are. I know. We're going to have to showcase those. I didn't even realize those were Animal Crossing for a second.
Oh, she's giving you a recipe for a leaf umbrella.
Aw, thank you. So sweet. Those are some really good Christmas codes. We'll share those with our fans later.
This one uses weed, she said.
Yay, we have a lot.
She says we may as well use them.
That's right. Very thrifty. I do like her. She's a good chicken. Oh, I forgot to look at my house. That's funny.
Better invite her soon.
I remember you used to be able to invite villagers over to your house.
There's the flower guide. I was looking for that on Pinterest.
So many grasshoppers.
It tells you the percentage of getting it too. White and white roses next to one another, 25% chance you'll get purple. Purple and red roses next to one another, there's a 50% chance. And pink and yellow, there's a 12% chance you'll get red. Two reds, there is a 1.5% chance. That's not a lot at all that you'll get a blue.
Yeah. He's a 3-2 sloth.
Awesome.
Which
You
one?
gonna buy us some flowers?
Sure. River song. Or river song. ...
Let's see what ... says. I'm curious.
Leaf. Timmy.
Oh, you're only friends with Timmy? You're not friends with Tommy? Why not?
Tommy did a bad thing.
Oh my.
Tommy got in trouble.
Did he swindle you? Take your money?
Tommy is learning too much from Nook. Tommy doesn't make many friends.
Well, he will be the future Tom.
He sees that as a painting too.
Aw. That's wonderful. That's why we get along so well.
What
He's-
is a shrub?
He's definitely one of my favorite, how do you say it, NPC characters?
Basically,
Non-playable character?
basically everybody on the island is an NPC except for the villagers that get brought in, not the animal villagers.
Right.
The animal villagers
ones
are
you-
also NPCs. The ones that you create, those are playable characters.
Right. But he is definitely one of my favorite characters that can't stay on our island. You know what I'm saying?
Like the
Him.
visiting characters?
Yes, the visiting characters. Him and Skunk Face. What is his name?
Kicks?
Kicks. Thank you. I knew it had something to do with shoes.
I remember that there used to be an axolotl and he would tell jokes.
Yeah, you mentioned before. I liked how they had their little shops set up, and I wish that we would get little shops for all of them on our island. That would be wonderful. Like, give them a downtown area or something. Or even, like, those islands we were discussing earlier, the ones in the background. Have one of them be, like, how we used to go up there to visit other people's things, but now we have dream addresses for that. Instead of that area that was there with all the shops, have one of the areas we can fly to be that area.
That would be cool.
Like a shopping center, and the shampoodles and all that. You could go get your hair done. You could go buy some shoes, go to Leaf's actual shop, go to the nightclub at night and see KK performing and see the little axolotl dude. Wouldn't that be cool? That would make an interesting addition to the game.
So maybe those characters will be add-ons later.
Half off.
That would be cool. We have some monies. Is he still explaining everything?
I'm wondering if they get that axolotl dude, if he'll tell actual jokes this time.
That would be nice. I remember Shampoodle being one of my favorite things to go do. I liked fixing my hairstyle and changing it up and having different things to do.
Shampoodle used to annoy me because I pick stuff that sounds really good, but
think
then
we
I end up
have
with
all
such a
those.
horrible hairstyle.
You can get some pumpkins. Yeah. Well, sometimes you do, but there was like a code to it. Like, I don't remember which one that I got now. I think it was like cool hairstyles, and then it had to be like the color of something, but I don't remember.
I remember that pink was the color of sweet love.
Yes, that's what mine always had to be because I couldn't figure out the purple. That's funny.
These are very pretty. I got 5 pumpkins.
Woo! I think we should go talk to Tom and see if there's something we're supposed to be doing today. I've drank all of my water. I need something else.
Hello, terrifying Tom.
Yay! We're building a shop. Okay, he's about to tell us what he needs, and we'll have to collect these items. And I think that I've brought the materials, except I didn't have hardwood. So, let me get our paper ready. This will be for the Nook shop. They're about to ask you for help. Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead. I'll write it down. You've been training. Yep. Is he talking to Tommy?
I think that one's to me because it isn't holding a flag.
Oh.
Timmy.
Go ahead, Amelia.
We just need to see.
Oh, heavens. Pico, could you see if there's a drink in the refrigerator for me? Thank you, madam. Yes, my home is very well meeting my expectation, I'm sure. I haven't gone to visit it yet or look at it, but I know your work.
I'm not seeing any water.
Oh, Houses are different from tents. We can change up our things, flooring and wallpaper. Wonderful. Thank you.
Can we have some water?
Yes. Would you like me to do that? Ooh. You can go get you something to drink. Built-in storage. We can put our things away. The Happy Home Academy. This is just a disturbing addition to the game. Pico, would you care to explain to them why?
Okay, so the Happy Home Academy is this group of creeps who commits the crime of breaking and entering. And then, on top of that, they judge your house based on their standards of what a good house should look like, which is everything has to be perfect for some reason. So they break into your house just to tell it looks like trash.
Pico has very, very excited feelings about this. What if they tell you your house looks good, though?
They never do.
Oh, that's terrible, Pico.
That's fine. It's my house, not theirs.
Oh.
They don't live there. They shouldn't judge it.
Do you listen to... Do you listen to their recommendations at all? No. Not at all. The look on her face said no. No.
I listen to them when they tell me, hey, kill your roaches.
Do you put in a lot of effort on your homes?
I make it look like what I want it to look like.
That's cool.
I have a very nice living room, and I have a bathroom, and I have a little room with my awards in it.
How did you do on Happy Home Design?
I did very well.
So does that not translate for you to this game?
I just don't get it.
Oh.
How come they never give me a good score?
I don't understand either, because you figure it'd be about the same.
They tell me every time that my rank for my house is a B.
Oh, and you can't get over a B.
Well, let's get real. Their B is basically saying that your house is an F.
That's awful.
They're just trying to make it nicer. But I'm not okay with B's, and I think they know that.
Right.
They're just trying to mess with me, and that's why I never read my Happy Home Academy letters.
That's awful.
I always throw them away.
Well, at the end of our video here, I'm upgrading my house again and making it bigger yet again. It's paid off now. We just did that. We're requesting more to be built because I like the designing portion and they give me good marks a lot of the time. I'm sorry that they don't for you, but maybe if you watch my tutorials on this, then that might help with your decorating. And I'll watch your tutorials on how to build up a museum.
Nice.
I'll show you house, you show me museum. We're also going to work on Nook Miles and bells and how to gain those. I think I want a pink roof. I'll go look at what it looks like with the blue roof. What do you need, little fella? Did you tell us? You're, aw, so sweet. He hasn't told us yet. But
That
yes.
is an evil face. Just
Well, since you're Leaf's friend, we'll do it. What do you need? Yes, I would. I like to shop.
For some reason, I always wanted to take a picture whenever their eyes are about to close to see what it would look like.
Oh my.
Picture, it would probably make them look like they're either very tired or just bored.
Angry.
Like,
Okay. We need 30 of each.
wood.
Basically all types of wood and then iron nuggets.
Okay. I don't think I had any hardwood. I do believe I have everything else he wants. So, do I have an axe?
Yes.
I do.
It's made of stone.
Is it lunchtime, ladies?
Yeah, it is.
Why don't y'all go ahead and prepare some lunch, because we're going to have to go pretty soon.
Should we put it in lunchbox or are we eating here?
You'll be eating here.
Here.
But you do need to have some lunch, because we'll have to be leaving the house pretty soon. Don't get all loud with it, though. We are still collecting materials, and people might not want to hear all that. I think we'll just leave that out for now and pick it up later. But we have to pick up around our trees a little bit to give space for our wood to fall. Pico and Amelia are trying to figure out what they're going to do today for lunch. Leaving the wood on the ground reminds me which trees I've hit sometimes too. Just taking what I need from it and I'll pick the rest up later.
Do I have any mac and cheese cups in there?
It always takes forever to get all of the items you need collected for the very beginning stages of the game. But they just give you little tasks and you go around collecting for them and turn it into them as soon as you have it all, which we do not. We have 13 and we need 30.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, it's kind of made to make you take your time, but, you know, there are so many other aspects to the game that are things people want to do that sometimes fast forwarding and things are fun too, so that you can get to the part you enjoy.
Yay.
Like Pico in her museum. And my lovely pathways that I want to lie down.
This stuff is clean, right?
I started it.
I keep hitting it too many times. My axe will break soon, but that's okay. We're gonna get the regular one out and we're gonna take down some trees. Just a few. sure Pico hates that idea.
You have been lying.
I probably wouldn't get that dramatic about it.
It's okay, really. It's part of cleaning up the island at first. Our beautification program. Aw, look at our tiny tree. Our itty bitty money tree. And look at him with this cute little umbrella.
You think about it, it's sort of funny. Money trees growing green. No, no. Yeah, why funny?
Yes, I will be doing some shopping. You're always promoting your goods. I surely will.
They're always promoting their goods because if they promoted their bads, no one would buy them.
We're about to get stung.
Run!
I have no, what's it called? No net! Dang. I knew this would happen to me. So, I came prepared. Can't be walking around scaring our villagers.
Well, you have enough miles now.
From getting stung?
Yep. You win the prize.
My pockets are full already. I can still collect this, right? Oh, we only need 6 more. Yay!
6 more what?
Pieces of hardwood.
You know, you left some behind the tree.
Oh, thank you.
And you left some of the other wood beside the tree.
I know. It's so I can tell which ones I've hit so far, so I don't keep hitting the same one over and over. I think I've already hit this. No? One of them I already took the stuff from. Oh no, our pockets are full. Doesn't that mean we have enough though?
Yeah, you have.
It does. Okay,
Now you need the other wood.
wait a second. And the iron nuggets. We could have learned that DIY too. Is that 30? It's not 30. I thought I brought over 30. Is this? Yes, 30 and 30. Oh no. Here, let's go in our house real fast. We need to clean up all this too and put it inside the house, but I think that'll be for later because nobody wants to watch us clean up. Oh yes, I do.
Can I have crackers with my tuna?
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, let's put some things in our storage then, because I'm pretty sure you turned in that butterfly already.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure about the fish, but we're going to put it in there just for now. And I think that will do it. Oh, we have a leaf umbrella. Alright. Do I have everything? That's everything on his list. Here we go. Because I'd like to turn it into him before we stop. Get it to a nice little stopping point. And then I can pick up all this stuff and put it away later. And then tomorrow, or next video, your museum will be built.
I could have got that.
She's just trying to help.
One second left.
You're very welcome. Yes, I brought everything at once. An open collar shirt, a rice cooker, and a blue honeycomb tile wall. He was so happy he gave us 3 things. Aw, I surely will pick out an island location for your shop. Where do you ladies think we should place it?
Aren't you placing everything on the beach?
Yes, but we have a lot of beach. Maybe over there by the chickens so she's not so lonely?
Sure.
Let's go look at it and see if we have room. Oh, I think it'll fit perfect right there. Oh my, look how big their shop needs to be. Oh wow. Alright. Maybe we should have put her over there. Dang. Alrighty. How about here? Nope, not quite. They may not be plausible for the beach area. We may just have to go ahead and place them down. Because look how tiny that beach is. That's not gonna work at all. No. Oh, look at our little peninsula area. Will they fit on it? Like perfectly on it? That would be funny. No.
Maybe scooch over a little.
I think it's too little.
It said you were too close to the water.
Yeah, it won't do it right there. But too close to the ledge. It would make a nice little... Even with that back piece hanging off, you're gonna let me reserve it? Do y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. You wouldn't let me do it with it hanging in the ocean. But okay. I like this because now we can decorate that little peninsula.
Piece is just hovering there.
I know! But we can decorate that little peninsula area. And it'll look like it's part of the shop too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cute. We're going to definitely take out this tree though. Are you leaving?
Gonna have to eat my lunch.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. We're about to wrap it up here.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too. Hope you both enjoy your lunch. See you very soon.
Bye.
Toodles. Alright, I just want to do a few little things like dig up this tree. And actually want to take that one out as well. Oh. Lovely. And then when we get ready to decorate, I can decorate like a little beach surf shop here to go with the little nook shop. And then this area can have some of their other fine items out for sale. I think that'll be lovely. to clean up our island a little bit. There's materials everywhere. Did Nook need any materials? I don't recall him asking for anything. Let's make sure before we fast forward a day. He's always so happy to see us. He knows we're going to do all his work. What should I be doing? I am quite resourceful. Okay, so there's nothing else we need to do with him today. Let's go ahead and pick up some materials real fast, and we're gonna go store them. Show you how storage works in our new home. We will need fruits and things for crafting later, but we will definitely need all of this. We'll even need to pick up some of those weeds, but absolutely all of the different types of wood. That will probably be your most used items. Wood, iron, clay, gold sometimes, you know. I prefer the golden tools. They last a little bit longer. I think the rainy days on Animal Crossing are so relaxing. The dark clouds and the very soothing music. And I love the little snails on the rocks. That's adorable. Okay. And Amelia said she would help us by picking some weeds later, and we also need to pick up some of this junk and put it away. Okay. I'm not happy with the blue roof. I'm glad I decided to change it to pink. I've had a pink roof before and I prefer that. When you walk into your home, you press upward, press X, and you can put almost anything in your storage. It will not let you store trees, and it will not let you store flowers. Let's see what that looks like. Might as well. We don't really have anything right now to, you know, spruce up the place. Let's see what kind of shirt they gave us. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not a big fan of anything beige. I like to have all of my tools together and my trees and my crafting materials. We need bigger pockets. But for now, placing things in storage will help with this. And an easier way to decorate the inside of your house is to press down on the left controller. And then it gives you a variety of options. If you press to the right, you can get everything from your storage and decorate the inside of your house with it a lot easier by placing it and then turning it, grabbing it with A, and then pulling it around your room with the little toggle and placing it, and then you can press A to rotate it. It's super handy. You just click A to grab and rotate or move. I really like the decorating aspects. We're going to put almost all of the Nook Miles in storage because I'm only going to use about 20 tickets each villager hunt. Those things are super duper expensive. And I don't think I realized until we were doing a villager hunt for June, and it took over 200 tickets, but thankfully a friend of ours gave her to us because I was not about to be spending more than that after figuring out they took 2,000 Nook Miles. Excuse me. And these are from our Treasure Island trip. Treasure Islands are a great way to build up your island and also not have to use all of your resources. That you may need for something else. And for your hard to find items and villagers, of course. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. I wonder. Huh. This early on in the game, you can go and visit Luna. How wonderful. This music is super peaceful. Yes, we are. Yes, sounds wonderful. Okay, the important information is very boring. And we keep it pretty PC because Family Crossing. And that's pretty much what it's about on there, is keeping things appropriate for other viewers because you don't want something out there like that for other people to see. They're going to give us our own dream address for Carealot. I'm dropping things. I'm so graceful. No. Thank you, though. I went to reach for something and yeah. I want to write down our dream address. So I have it just in case. I really love all the purplish pink clouds everywhere. They're lovely. like she may be having some issues connecting to the internet. That might mean that Pico and Amelia are done with lunch and on the internet themselves. Or it could just be that it's our first initial dream address download, and that's why it takes a bit longer. We'll see. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe so you can get notifications for future videos. And it did do it. Oh, yay! Okay. Yay! We will definitely be refreshing our dream a lot. You can only update it once per day. That's interesting. Yes, please do. Why not? We'll fix it up nice soon. Well, everyone, I think that is all we're going to be able to do today on Carealot. And so we'll let our museum be built, and we will probably do another video tomorrow because I have days off, but I'm not positive on that yet. We will see. But we're trying to develop it kind of quickly so we can get to the designing portion of it, but we're also trying to teach as we go along and remember the things that people might not know. So I hope all of you have a fantastic day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope that you'll join me in the next video.